Hey guys, HDvee here and welcome to a brand new video. We have got a huge amount of leaks to go over today for Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet. Gym leader information, Titan boss information, the ordering of them, typings, levels, all that stuff. We've got a lot of information to go over. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below. Leave a comment with your thoughts on the latest leaks for the Generation 9 games. Subscribe if you're brand new, ring the notification bell. With all of that out of the way though, let's get into the video and I really hope that you enjoy. So, starting things off, the first thing that we're going to be going over is the recap from Centro Leaks. There is loads and loads of things leaked by Kaka previously that we've got to obviously go over today. And the first one is that the second gym on the mountain is the Ghost type gym. So this is obviously the mountain with the Ice type gym, we know that. But there is also a gym right next to it as well. Now this obviously hasn't been confirmed by Pokemon, but you can kind of see that it is like another town and there's a gym there as well. And this is actually the Ghost gym. So the Ice gym and the Ghost gym are going to be right next to each other on this big icicle mountain at the very top of Paldea. Again, we don't know like the levels and stuff of these Pokemon, but either way, it's going to be the Ghost and the Ice gym. Next up, this is the recommended order that you battle the gyms in. Now, of course, you can do at any point. You can start off with Psychic and then do like Bug and Grass last. There is absolutely no order to do these gyms in because obviously it's an open world game. But because there's no level scaling in this game, there are obviously going to be gyms that are lower leveled than some. And so this is the actual recommended order that you would do if you were doing like a normal linear Pokemon game. So the first couple of gyms that you'd probably take on are Bug and Grass. We know that Grass is going to be one of the first ones because we saw it in the latest trailer with like Sudowoodo terrestrializing and stuff like that. And obviously it was low-leveled Pokemon, so that obviously makes sense. But also the Bug gym as well is also going to be there. So at the start of the game, Fuecoco is going to be very useful if you are going to do it like this. Next up, 3 and 4 is Electric and Water. So those are the next two like levels that are a little bit higher than Bug and Grass, but obviously not as high as the rest. So I guess it doesn't really matter between like which one you do first, either like Bug or Grass and then Electric Water for 3rd and 4th. But again, these are all like the lowest level gyms in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And then number 5 is Normal, number 6 is Ghost, number 7 is Ice, and then the 8th gym is Psychic. So obviously that means that Psychic is going to be the highest level gyms, and then Grass and Bug are going to be the lowest leveled. You can do it in any order, but this is the recommended one due to their fixed levels and map location. And then the first two pairs really depends on which path you choose, west or east. You can then go back later to do the pair at the other side. So this kind of shows the gym leaders and then like the typings and stuff like that. So down here you obviously have Bug, and then you have what's that? Water there. There's Normal there. There's Fairy. Is that Fairy or Psychic? And then you have Electric here, you have Grass here, and then obviously you have Ice and Ghost up here. So yeah, it really depends like which way you go. Like you obviously start down here, and then it honestly depends if you go like east or west or whatever. So yeah, either way, whichever way you go, you seem to have like an easy gym at the start. And then obviously you can do like Water and then Electric, and then it kind of comes up here, which all the hardest ones are. But then yeah, I think this is the hardest gym, like all the way bottom down here. So it's actually not that difficult to get to the last gym at the very start of the game. But either way, this is just speculation. The bad thing about this design is that, for example, if you clear the west gyms, then later in the game go to clear the east gyms, there will be not much. There will be a much lower level than you are, because those are also the starting gyms for people who go to the east first. So yeah, if you, I guess, wanting to do it linear, you'd have to go like Grass and then go all the way back down for Bug, and then do Water, and then go all the way back down for Electric, and then go all the way back around for Normal. And then you go do Ice and like Ghost up there, and then you go all the way down here for Psychic. But obviously, if you're just going to be going like this way first, then you're going to do Grass, Electric, and then you're going to be at like the Ice and the Ghost gym, and they're like number 6 and 7. So yeah, you have to but at the same time, it means that you have to explore as well. Like I'm sure in the game they'll be like, maybe you should take on the Bug gym next, like once you beat the Grass gym. So that means you would go all the way back here, and obviously there's new Pokemon here to what you'd find here. So I don't necessarily think it's like a bad thing, because it promotes you to explore the region. Like that's what you're supposed to do in an open world game. So I don't think it's fair to say it's a bad thing. Like all you have to do is just run around. Like this isn't closed up. Like it's not a choice. Like you can't go this way and then that means you definitely can't go this way. You can literally go this way and then go that way. And it's an open world game. You're gonna want to explore. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. I generally think it's a good way to do it, because if you obviously had all the gyms here, then that means that if you did the gym story first, the Victory Road story, that would leave this whole part of the map like for you to not venture into, and you'd miss like a ton of Pokemon, and maybe there's a Pokemon here that you really want to use in your team. So I don't think this is bad design at all. I think it actually is really good game design for exploring an open world game. That's just my 2 cents on the situation, but either way, I don't think it's fair to say that it's, you know, it's a bad thing about this design, like, at all. Like, you literally just have to move a little bit back the other way. Anyway, here's an image to illustrate what we're talking about. The levels are hypothetical, we made them up. You see that unless you backtrack and do a zigzag path, if you follow a normal exploration path, you will inevitably have to end with lower level gyms. But yeah, but that's not like a bad design, that's just if you decide to do that. There's nothing wrong with going grass and then bug, and again, it helps you explore the whole map. I don't think is I don't know. I think that's a bad take. Maybe what I'm saying is a bad take. Maybe no one's going to disagree with me. But I think it just allows you to completely explore the map, and that's what they want you to do for an open world game. Again, if all the gyms were over here, like Centro Elite is saying that it should be, you wouldn't explore any part of this map. And if it's an open world game, you're going to want to explore everything. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Centro's wrong. I don't know. All I'm saying is I think it's a good way to explore the whole map, and you'll see a bunch of new Pokemon, and maybe your team will be a lot more different if you explore the whole map than if you just go to one side. Either way, I'm sure the others are like that as well. I'm sure like the Titans are like that, and they're all dotted over the map. Anyway, that's just my opinion. Next up, the leak continues. So wild Pokemon can ambush the player and surprise attack them from behind to force a battle. So that's very much like Pokemon Legends Arceus. You can't exactly access any gym from the start, as some may require certain Koraidon/Miraidon riding skills to access. So I'm guessing like the Psychic Gym, which is obviously over here, you're probably going to have like climbing or something like that for Koraidon or Miraidon to get to them, which I guess makes sense, but that also means that you can't do any gym in any order if you need to be able to climb to get to one of them. So yeah, I guess Pokemon, if that is the case, maybe a little bit of a lie there, so you can't actually do any gym in any order if you need like climbing and stuff like that. But either way, they go on to say you have an alternate way to go to the final Psychic Gym earlier without Koraidon and Miraidon last riding ability, but you will be ambushed by level 50 something Pokemon in your path. So it's not that simple. Okay, so fair play. There actually is a way to get to the Psychic Gym, but if you do, you're going to get ambushed by level 50 something Pokemon. And of course, if you're at the very start of the game and you're just chilling with your level 5 Quaxley, that's not going to be the greatest situation if you're getting jumped by a level 50. But okay, fair play. You can challenge any gym in any order. Next up, the 4 sub-legendaries are not part of the main story. So very much like a Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres situation in Pokemon Red and Blue. Like, they aren't part of the story. They're just there chilling in their own locations, and you have to go and find them and catch them yourself. Obviously, we know that they're going to be really difficult to find, and they've got really strict conditions to be able to find them. We covered that in a previous video. But either way, that's just, I don't know, that's kind of cool, I guess. I like the idea that you have to just go off on your own and find them and do what you want to be able to find them and stuff. Next up, though, big news. There aren't any artificial blocks anywhere in the game. So an artificial block is something that like stops you from doing something until you like meet certain requirements. No trainers will block your path. That means you can go straight to challenge the Pokemon League with 0 badges. Reminder that the league in this game is a series of tests. So that's kind of crazy. So it's a little bit like it's a little bit like Breath of the Wild, where you can go take on the final boss at the very start of the game. So there's no trainers that will block your path, and that means you can go straight to challenge the Pokemon League with 0 badges. However, you will fail one of the tests if you don't have all the gym badges. If you fail any test, you'll be kicked out of the league stadium. Okay, so you can't go challenge the league then. Because obviously it's a series of tests for the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Elite Four, and if you fail one of the tests, if you don't have all the gym badges, so you can't fight the Elite Four because you'll fail one of the tests, and then if you fail the test, you'll be kicked out of the league stadium. Okay, fair play. And there aren't any blocks to access any place in Paldea. That's what we meant earlier. You really can go anywhere, so you can access the league, but will be kicked out. Okay, so they just kind of explained that a little bit badly, but yeah, you can access the league, but you can't battle the league because you need all the gym badges as one of the tests. Next up, the Crane Pokemon is Dark Flying. So that is the bird boss Pokemon. That is confirmed to be Dark Flying. I think we know all the typings now of the boss Pokemon. We have the Worm, which is Steel. We obviously have Clorf, which is Rock. We have the boss, which is Dark. The bird boss, which is Dark Flying. We have the Sushi Dragon, which is Water Dragon. Then we have the Sushi Catfish, which is Water. So I think we know now all of the boss Pokemon typings. Either way, some Pokemon will run very fast to try to ambush you and initiate a battle. So that's going to be quite difficult. Like the really fast Pokemon, they're going to be zigzagging straight to you. And then also, if you run from a wild Pokemon, it will stay in the overworld. So that's really good for shiny hunting. If you accidentally run, it will still be there in the overworld when you come out of the battles. So I'm a big fan of that. I think that's really, really useful for shiny hunting. So yeah, quite like that. Also, yeah, if you just accidentally run on like any Pokemon that you want to catch, it will still be there in the overworld. So that means they might be on like a timer, like they are on like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, where if you don't interact with them for a certain amount of time, they just disappear. And then some of the Pokemon that are aggressive and will try to ambush the player very frequently in the game, you will end up hating them. Tauros, so I don't know if that means all the Tauros forms. We've got the Mankey line, which makes sense. Mankey's always angry. Clorf, which is gonna, be one of the bosses. One of the new dog Pokemon, so that's either going to be, it's probably not going to be Fido, that's going to be the Dark or the Ghost Dog. The Chili Pepper Pokemon, which is the Grass Fire Pokemon, and then the Grasshopper Pokemon as well. So all of these Pokemon are going to run at you and try and initiate battles, which is inevitably going to piss you off. And then next up, this is the recommended order for the Path of the Legends Titans. So Rock is the first one, which is Clorf, which makes sense, that was the first one we were introduced to. And then it's Flying, so that's the Dark Flying Bird. And then Metal, which I'm guessing is the Steel Worm. And then Dragon is, I'm guessing the Sushi Dragon. And then Ground, I'm guessing that's the... Oh, no, I remember. The Sushi Dragon and the Catfish is like a double battle. And then the Ground, I think, is the Paradox Donphan. Because obviously Donphan's in both games. Just like gym leaders, they all have a fixed level that doesn't scale. Okay, so that's all of those leagues. And again, that's the kind of order that you should be taking the Titan bosses on. So the Paradox Donphan makes sense to be the last one. Because I think you can only interact with Paradox Pokemon quite late into the game. This is a little bit more information as well that Centro missed out on. So this is just obviously the recommended level. We've been over that. Is there a way to do the Psychic Gym first? This is what Kaka said. Yes, but if you want to do that, your Koraidon and Miraidon need other riding skills. And there's a way to go to the Psychic Gym by not having other riding skills, but you need level 45 to 50 Pokemon to go there. So Kaka actually said you need over level 45 to 50 leveled Pokemon to go there. So not that you're just going to get attacked by them, but you also need them. And then, yeah, levels obviously don't follow your level and stuff. And then finishing things off, we have this by Pearl Enthusiast, which kind of like covered all of the leaks and stuff like that. Again, just some things that Centro missed. So yeah, the consequences of failing is being kicked out when you go to, obviously, the league. Even if you beat the champion, you need all 8 gym badges to actually become the rank. It'll just kick you out otherwise. This is the flying boss. This is the Pokemon that will attack you. More Pokemon that will attack you. They'll chase you non-stop. You really have to run away from them to escape them. If you are in a hurry, this will prove to be an obstacle. If you're away from wild Pokemon, they're in the overworld. And then according to Kaka, again, this is what he seemingly missed out on Centro, but this is quite a big gameplay feature. So according to Kaka, another Legends Arceus feature returns. You can throw your Pokemon at a wild Pokemon. So that's obviously how we like initiated battles in Pokemon Legends Arceus, but you can't catch them by throwing balls in the overworld. So you can initiate battles by throwing your Pokemon at the wild Pokemon, but you cannot catch them by doing this. Interpret this in your own opinion. So this is what somebody asked, saying, to encounter these Pokemon, is there only running into them, or can you throw your own Pokemon at them like you encounter stuff in Pokemon Legends Arceus? And then Kaka says yes. So that seems to be another gameplay feature from Legends Arceus that they have kind of reintroduced into Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Either way, though, a lot of bloody leaks to go over today. Jesus, that was a ton. But yeah, that's going to be everything for today. Again, there's so many leaks to go over. There's going to be a lot of leak videos coming out over the weekend because there's just so much stuff to cover. But either way, that was a lot today. If you did enjoy the video, though, please do drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 500 likes. Leave a comment with your thoughts on all of the latest leaks for Pokemon Scarlet Violet. Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. It's everything from me, though. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.